Live local now at 5, seeking justice. 8 News Now speaks with the mother of a teen found dead on a middle school campus earlier this week. More on the unclear circumstances surrounding the death. And narrowly avoided details on the deal between the culinary union and strip resorts. Plus, speedy connections on how the county is bringing the valley up to speed during Formula One and the Super Bowl.
Now, this is 8 News Now, live at 5. Live, local, now.
The mom of a teenager found dead this week near a school is seeking justice. Thank you for joining us at 5. I'm Chantaye Imani. The circumstances surrounding the teen's death are unclear. Her body was located near Harney Middle School on Hollywood in Charleston. Her mother is demanding to know how her daughter Evelyn ended up dead Tuesday. The coroner's office tell us they don't have a cause or manner of the death at this time. Her mom also says Evelyn's cell phone has not been located. The culinary and the bartenders unions have officially made tentative deals with 3 major casino companies, just hours ahead of this morning's strike deadline. Culinary members say overall they're happy moving forward. Those 5-year contracts struck with Caesars, MGM Resorts, and Wynn Resorts, all made just under the strike deadline, include 2.5-time wage increase and protection for workers against AI and technology, along with various safety improvements. Ted Papageorge, Secretary-Treasurer of the Culinary Union, spoke a little more about the process going forward after this tentative agreement.
The process is that once the negotiating committee recommends to accept the contract, it goes to the members. And over the next 10 days, we will be setting dates for the members at these 3 companies to come in, hear specific presentations on the details, and then to make their decision.
In this contract, there were also a no clause included, which we're told this is new this year. But Papageorge says the wording wasn't worked out, so it doesn't prevent union workers from taking action against the company in the future. President Biden released a statement on today's deal that says, "Congratulations to the culinary and bartender unions who worked together in good faith towards an agreement. That gives us all the workers quality of life they deserve. Las Vegas has a long union history, and workers have been critical to the city's growth and success." Henderson police arrested a suspect in connection to a deadly shooting. Authorities say Denzel Campbell was taken into custody in a coordinated effort by Henderson PD and the FBI Criminal Apprehension Team after a shooting Wednesday. Authorities say 2 adults were shot and 1 died. Campbell is facing 1 count of attempted murder and 1 count of attempted robbery. The investigation is ongoing. We're learning more about the man accused of a deadly shooting near Las Vegas Academy. 44-year-old Major Sanford faces numerous charges after he allegedly killed a man yesterday morning. 8 News Now has learned Sanford is an ex-convict. Court records show a history of arrest in Clark County dating back to 2003. Those include theft, burglary, robbery, assault with a deadly weapon. He even served time in the Nevada prison system. Many gathering to remember the life of Don Laughlin today. The ceremony was held at his Riverside resort in the town bearing his name. Many prayers, memories, and songs were shared, but some of the most touching comments of the day were offered by his grandson, Matt Laughlin.
Today I looked up the definition of successful. It said, one that has accomplished an aim or purpose. What a perfect word to describe Don Laughlin. He set out to accomplish a goal, risked a lot, but his drive, persistence, and hard work led to his dream becoming a reality. I was so happy.
Others spoke about how Laughlin was always there to help, even when the little things at the resort. He was 92 years old when he died late last month. Formula One promises a spectacle when they race down the strip next week, a moment they want to capture forever and maybe share right then and there. When the cars drift around the corners and cell phones are all whipped out, new network upgrades promise speedy connections even after the fans leave. 8 News Now reporter Ryan Matthew shows us what it means for locals.
The cars, no doubt, will be fast, But will your cell phone, with at least 100,000 others in the same area, connecting at the same time?
All right, watch your step.
This dormant contraption promises speed.
We're in what we call a cow.
A cell on wheels, says T-Mobile Senior Network Engineering Director Brandon Bronlick, one of 7 now installed strip-wide with antennas pointed directly at spectators.
You could have coverage. Maybe you could see bars on your phone, but maybe it's not usable, right? Maybe because we have capacity issues.
Capacity that he says the existing network could not support in the volume F1 is expected to bring.
2 gigabits or more than 2 gigabits per second.
The senior engineering manager, BK Konka, demonstrates a speed test with results he says could allow a full 2.5-hour movie to download in seconds. Like a crowded 2-lane highway, he says it's like expanding to 6 lanes, allowing more space for speed.
The equipment is more than the entire county of Mojave, Arizona.
Now this is for the spectators, many of which will pack up and leave after the 3 days, and so will some of those temporary cows. It is the permanent upgrades inside and on top of the hotels, leaving behind lasting speeds for residents. T-Mobile says they were already in the midst of a 5-year upgrade across 15 hotel properties. The timely and costly endeavor was put into turbo because of the race and upcoming Super Bowl.
Like MGM, Caesars, etc. They were built in the 90s. They were good at that point, but they were like the 2G or the 2-lane highway part.
And it's not just along the strip, it's all across the valley.
Upgrades too inside the Sphere, airport, and other valley locations.
When the tourists leave, we get to benefit from all the additional capacity that we've already built up.
Capacity bringing Clark County up to speed. Ryan Matthey, 8 News Now.
These upgrades are specifically for T-Mobile customers. It includes Sprint customers gained during the 2020 merger. But anyone with any carrier will be able to carry connected to free T-Mobile Wi-Fi provided during the race. It's time to honor the remarkable women who inspire us and make a difference in our community. Now through November 30th, you can nominate a remarkable woman in your life through the QR code or on the contest page at 8newsnow.com. KLAS will announce the local winner in April, and that person will then head to LA where our parent company Nexstar will select the nationwide winner. That person will then be given a $10,000 contribution to a charity of her choice. Next at 5, honoring our veterans. How Boulder City is showing us appreciation for Nevada's heroes. And a chilly Friday night, but there's good news in the weather this weekend. Your most accurate forecast after the break. You're watching 8 News Now at 5. We are live, local, now.